If you are planning to take the Salesforce Platform Developer I, PDI, certification exam, you may be wondering how to prepare for it. Luckily, there are many resources available to help you, including PDI exam questions from Killtest. Killtest offers a comprehensive set of PDI exam questions that can help you study and prepare for the exam. These questions cover a range of topics, including Apex, Visualforce, and Lightning components. With Killtest's PDI exam questions, you can prepare for your Platform Developer I certification well. What is Platform Developer I, PDI, credential? The Salesforce Platform Developer I credential encompasses the fundamental programmatic capabilities of the Lightning platform to develop custom business logic and interfaces to extend Salesforce using Apex, Visualforce, and basic Lightning components. To achieve this credential, a candidate must successfully pass the Salesforce Platform Developer I exam. This exam is also a prerequisite to the Salesforce Platform Developer II multiple-choice exam. Using PDI exam questions for preparation. To become Salesforce Platform Developer I certified, you must pass the PDI exam. One way to prepare for this exam is to use PDI exam questions like those provided by Killtest. By using Killtest's PDI exam questions, you can gain the knowledge and skills you need to become certified as a Salesforce Platform Developer I with 169 practice questions and answers. You will have ample opportunity to test your knowledge and prepare for the exam. Check Killtest's PDI free demo questions to verify the quality. 1. Which two events need to happen when deploying to a production org? Choose two answers. A. All triggers must have at least 1% test coverage. B. All Apex code must have at least 75% test coverage. C. All triggers must have at least 75% test coverage. D. All test and triggers must have at least 75% test coverage combined. Answer. A, B. 2. A developer is creating an app that contains multiple Lightning Web components. One of the child components is used for navigation purposes. When a user clicks a button called component, the parent component must be alerted so it can navigate to the next page. How should this be accomplished? A. Fire a notification. B. Update a property on the parent. C. Call a method in the Apex controller. D. Create a custom event. Answer. D. 3. An org has an existing flow that creates an opportunity with an update records element. A developer update the flow to also create a contact and store the created contact's ID on the opportunity. Which update should the developer make in the flow? A. Add a new get records element. B. Add a new update records element. C. Add a new quick action element, of type create. D. Add a new create records element. Answer. D. 4. What should a developer do to check the code coverage of a class after running all tests? A. View the code coverage percentage or the class using the overall code coverage panel in the Developer Console Test tab. B. View the code coverage column in the list on the Apex classes page. C. Select and run the class on the Apex est execution page in the Developer Console. D. View the class test percentage tab on the Apex class list view in Salesforce Setup. Answer. A. 5. Which two scenarios require an Apex method to be called imperatively from a Lightning Web Component? Choose 2. Answer: A. Calling a method that makes a web service callout. B. Calling a method that is not annotated with cacheable true. C. Calling a method with the click of a button. D. Calling a method that is external to the main controller for the Lightning Web Component. Answer: B, D. 6. Universal Containers, UC, is developing a process for their sales teams that requires all sales reps to go through a set of scripted steps with each new customer they create. In the first steps of collecting information, UC's ERP system must be checked via as a REST endpoint to see if the customer exists. If the customer exists, the data must be presented to the sales representative in Salesforce. Which two should a developer implement to satisfy the requirements? Choose 2. Answer: A. Flow. B. Future method. C. Trigger. D. Invocable method. Answer: B, D. 7. A developer has identified a method in an Apex class that performs resource-intensive actions in memory by iterating over the result set of a SOQL statement on the account. The method also performs a DML statement to save the changes to the database. Which two techniques should the developer implement as a best practice to ensure transaction control and avoid exceeding governor limits? Choose 2 answers. A. Use partial DML statements to ensure only valid data is committed. B. Use the system limit class to monitor the current CPU governor limit consumption. C. Use the database SavePoint method to enforce database integrity. D. Use the read-only annotation to bypass the number of rows returned by SOQL. Answer: B, C. 8. Universal Containers stores the availability date on each line item of an order, and orders are only shipped when all of the line items are available. Which method should be used to calculate the estimated ship date for an order? A. Use a ceiling formula on each of the latest availability date fields. B. Use a days formula on each of the availability date fields and a count roll-up summary field on the order. C. Use a latest formula on each of the latest availability date fields. D. Use a max roll-up summary field on the latest availability date fields. Answer: D. 9. When a user edits the postal code on an account, a custom account text field named time zone must be updated based on the values another custom object called. What is the optimal way to implement this feature? A. Build a flow with Flow Builder. B. Build an account assignment rule. C. Create a formula field. D. Create an account approval process. Answer: A. 10. As part of a data cleanup strategy, Computing wants to proactively delete associated opportunity records when the related account is deleted. Which automation tool should be used to meet this business requirement? A. Workflow rules. B. Scheduled job. C. Record triggered flow. D. Process builder. Answer: C.